ownership on what we're doing just on another level.
Let's go, Bengals. You know what time it is.
To visualize the plays even better. So that's clearly going to be a threat for another team.
What does that say about a franchise quarterback willing to try something new with a new head coach?
He's all bought in, and Liam Cohen's there. They all are, and that's the sense I got from talking to them.
Play action from midfield. Lawrence to the flat, a bobble and a catch. Hunter again. Steps out of bounds near the sticks. It's time for Shine. Let's go to New York for an update.
Chris, this is not a drill. The Miami Dolphins are on the board. Tua Tagovailoa to Jalen Waddle. That was pretty. 12-7. New England. Chris, back to you.
Indeed. So you see the Dolphins, they've won 8 of their last 9 against the Patriots. You said when you remember New England, Miami was a tough one.
Yeah, we don't chalk it up to an L, but we never won in Miami. I don't know why.
Logan Ryan, Chris Lewis, Stephanie Blackman on the sideline. Second down and 1. With Mutt in motion, they run that way with Etienne. Had a monster week 1, and Etienne still going inside the 15. Bumped out of bounds by Jordan Battle. 143 yards on the ground for Etienne in week 1. His biggest play so far in week 2.
And Chris, when you play defense in the league, every week the meeting starts with stop the run. You know Etienne had 143 yards, but no Bengal defenders out there to set an edge, and that was an easy, huge game for the Jags right there.
In the football, close to 200 yards already. Now Bolden trying to get another red zone stop. Tootin creeps inside the 10-yard line, marked down at the 8.
That's crazy.
Last time the Jags were in the red zone, Dax Hill intercepted Trevor Lawrence.
That's been the only error by the Jags offense. They've been marching it down the field, but Trey Henderson stepped up with the pressure. And that's why I believe in paying the star players. Trey Henderson earned himself that raise he waited for this offseason and paid off. He's going to need to do that again on this one.
Can't hold in. Already paying dividends. They can get to the 1-yard line to pick up the first down. Second down and 7. Check down. What a move by Tootin. Oh my! Scoots into the end zone with a dazzling move. What a way to score your first career touchdown.
They said with the Bigsby trade, we'll see more to him. And now I know why. Trevor Lawrence just swings it to his back there, and he hit that stanky leg, and that explosion to the end zone. They said the young kid got some stuff. He showed it in the preseason. He's showing it here in week 2.
Oh my goodness. Leaving the defense in the dust. Low snap from Ross Madison, but the extra point is through. Maciel Tootin had 25 touchdowns his last 2 years at Virginia Tech. I don't know how many were as smooth as this. Zipping to the end zone. Lawrence likes it. Jack's on top.
Training day starts with the Celsius. First, the weight room. Squat, press, arms. Then it's straight to conditioning. How I show up here is how I show up on game days. Okay, that was clean. Then I study my playbook. Gotta stay sharp on both sides of the ball. Quick pose for the cameras. And it's to the leg where I keep my mental game strong. Gotta keep my energy right. Grab a Celsius.
Now. Let's go, bud. Hurry up. Come on. I'm a baseball dad.
Jags just scored. That's crazy.
Give me that. No pressure, kid. Just everyone watching. Coach says it doesn't matter if you lose the game, but that's what losers say. You gotta swivel those hips, right? And you gotta swing. And if you don't have the right insurance, you can be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. No need to look that up. It's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Backed by obsessive demand, KFC wings and wedges.
This is going to be interesting. What's your secret to keep the bachelor alive?
We like to walk that fine line between techno thriller and romantic comedy.
We make up our own rules.
NCIS Tony and Ziva, now streaming on Paramount Plus.
It's so loud in here, man. This is awesome. That power. Oh my goodness, what a performance. Sunday, October 12th, kick off CBS Premiere Week with Kathy Bates in her Emmy-nominated role as Matlock. The new season begins Sunday, October 12th on CBS. Look at the Ohio River and a look at Bashal Tune, rookie Virginia Tech selected in the 4th round. You talked about his speed earlier on, ran the fastest combine performance with his 4.32. But he put his foot in the ground and accelerated for that score. Little kicks off. And Pirine takes this from the end zone. Dances past the 25 and gets upended just shy of the 35. And can you take it from the end zone? You got to get to around that area to make it pay off. Joe Burrow, his start.
He's an ER surgeon, man. His pulse is low. He's calm, cool, and operating. You play soft zones, you got no shot. You blitz and bring pressure, that's even worse to the Jamar Chase. Joe Burrow, he can't play defense for him, but when he's on offense, he's matching everything on the other side.
Burrow to Chase, their first touchdown connection of 2025 on their last drive. Looks far side, retreats back near side. That pass batted. Looking for Chase Brown. There is a penalty marker down. It's in the secondary by midfield.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, number 12, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Number 12 is the Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter. Let's check in with Tiff.
Hey guys, we saw Jardian Jones corner for the Jags get injured earlier in the game. He's questionable with a back injury, but the helmet's on. He's on the sideline. Before this series had started, I did see him talk with Travis Hunter, guys, who's in the game. Logan, I imagine he probably got some words of advice.
Yeah, and that Travis Hunter's going to play a lot more now on defense. It's not a luxury, it's a have to.
They took the penalty on the last play. Brown push pass before him. Trayvon Walker coming in on the stop. So we saw Hunter have that larger role in offense on the last drive, a couple of catches, and now this guy has to go on and play that cornerback spot on defense. The stamina of this guy on a warm day in Cincinnati.
They're saying he's like a greyhound. He can run all day long. He does not get tired. He can run with the best of them. Generational athlete, we're told. That's what we saw in college. And he's going to need to run on this play. Joe Burrow's going to find the matchup, and he has a plethora of receivers he can go into.
From the 42. Burrow with time, jumps and throws, high-pointed by the sideline. Andre Yosavash knocked out of bounds, and guess who? Travis Hunter right involved to make sure that wasn't a catch.
That athleticism on display. Travis Hunter covers ground with the best of them, and he has ball skills. Look at him fight all the way to the ground. With Yosivas there, and that ball hits the ground there. Way to finish the play for Travis Hunter.
So many skeptical that he could play these many snaps week after week, both sides of the ball. Giving him a little show here in the second. Play clock winding down, and Cincinnati calls timeout.
First George timeout, Cincinnati. 30-second timeout.
Before a third down coming up. The NFL life, Travis Hunter, well, he started to go back to his time in Colorado.
Travis Hunter clapping stuff up.
6 receptions, played 39 offensive snaps last week, 6 defensive. Second game since 2016 with a player 30-plus offensive snaps and over 5 defensive snaps. And we're going to be tracking throughout this game how many he's playing on each side. But it's also fun to just watch him on the sideline when he's not in. because it's not a guy who can sit on the sidelines on the bench and take a break. He has to be involved at all times.
Oh, he doesn't sit down at all. He's up for both teams. So that is just so hard to do as a player, taking no seat the entire game.
He's on the field here for his snap number 20. This is a 3rd and 7. Burrow, time, throws. Strong hands on the outside. T. Higgins moved the chains. He had Tyson Campbell all over him, but it didn't matter. Gain of 8.
It doesn't get tougher than this. Great coverage by Tyson Campbell. Nothing you can do. Great ball, great receiver, beats the great coverage all day long. Look at that. You're raking through, and T. Higgins is able to collapse that ball all the way to the ground. Joe Burrow takes a little hit there. Ted Karras, his lineman, protecting him.
Nice grab by Higgins, teammate of Trevor Lawrence, Zach Clemson. From midfield. Burrow, screen blown up, and then a flag. The Cincy lineman down the field before Burrow let loose of the pass.
Holding, number 89, offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down. 30 was in the area of the pass. There is no intentional grounding.
Drew Sample.
Drew Sample right here. They get him for the hold. You see his right hand. You got to let that go. He hooks him and never lets it go. That's a clear holding call right there in front of the official.
7th year from Washington. Sample, the longest tenured member of the Bengals. First down, 20 to go. Josh Hines-Allen with the pressure. Lets loose of it, low and incomplete. Brown the target by the 40. Ventrell Miller was in the area.
After studying the Bengals offense, it's all about the offensive line. You have to give Joe Burrow time. You see Josh Hines-Allen wins right away around the edge on Orlando Brown. If he does not have time to set his feet, a la Tom Brady, he cannot get the ball out. The offensive line play is going to be critical for the Bengals' success this year.
On the flip side, what a starting point for Anthony Campanelli in his first year as the defensive coordinator to have 2 pass rushers like Walker and Hines-Allen. On second, again pressure on Burrow. Dances around, but brought down. Eric Armstead, a former teammate of Logan Ryan, rubs the belly. He's eating.
Eric Armstead rubs his belly when he's hungry. The Walter Payton Man of the Year. They're just whipping butt up front. Simple bull rush. Everyone's at the quarterback. Speaking to Josh Hines-Allen, he said it's a race to the quarterback. They love their pass rush, and that is not a good sign if you're a Bengals fan.
Oh, no. Yeah, Joe Burrow still down. Looking at his ankle. For a guy who's battled injuries heading into seasons, which is why he was confident this year at the camp, was able to get some experience in the preseason. Hope he's
Let's
okay.
see Joe here. His pocket collapsing on him. He's trying to escape. Nowhere to go. And Armstead kind of just jumps on that ankle there by Joe. And you see it kind of rolls over there. Everyone's hoping Joe Burrow can return to this game.
Customers get a profit boost every NFL game day. FanDuel, play your game.
At Burger King, you write the rules of value. You rule number 10, I mix and match my way. 3 7 tasty items, and I can get 2 for $5 or 3 for...
FanDuel, play your game. And by Burger King. And BK. Have it your way. You rule.
Moments ago, Joe Burrow able to walk without much assistance to the sideline and head into the medical tent. Was sacked. Now we're looking at his his ankle. So while he's in the tent, Jake Browning, who started the final 7 games of 2023, including one of those against the Jaguars, on 3rd and long, hands to Brown, who maneuvers outside and chased by Oluwakim. So 4th down coming up, but right now the attention for Bengals fans is on Burrow.
Well, that Burrow play was the worst play of the day. For not only Bengals fans, football fans, we know how important he is to the Bengals and the face of the league. And you see these fans here are not happy. They did not get here 10 minutes early and wear orange. Did not see Joe Burrow out there today.
It's the defensive possession of the game for the Jaguars as Rico does get this one off. Parker Washington returns from the 10, doesn't go far. Brought down immediately by Taj Brooks. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Progressive Insurance.
Okay, Nate, it's just one smile, okay? One smile, and then we can go home, okay? No, that's too much teeth.
Nate, come on.
You gotta look at the camera, honey.
Nate, listen to your mother.
Buddy, look up, okay? No, that's too far up. This isn't working. DeVito, you're in.
Tommy DeVito, backup Nate.
If only there were backups in real life.
Hey guys, follow me on this one.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
See? Now that's a smile. Okay, now everybody look at DeVito on this one.
50-yard punt, 4-yard return. Jaguars take over. But moments ago, Burrow left the game, went into the medical tent, and as a player on the field, you look at one of your leaders having to leave like that. Imagine that means that you guys have to bring the energy on the other side defensively. That's exactly what Cincy's trying to do here on this possession with a penalty marker in. Pass intended for Travis Hunter is incomplete.
Illegal shift. Offense. Penalty is declined. It's 2nd down.
So the Bengals got the strong defensive performance in their opening game against Cleveland. Unit could use a stop here.
Well, to your point, when a big player goes down, this is football. You're trained next man up. And you can't replace Joe Burrow, but you can play a little better on your side. And the Bengals defense might have to rally here for their quarterback.
Second and 10 for the 13. ETN up the middle. Picks up about 4. TJ Slayton, the defensive tackle for the Bengals on the stop, bringing up 3rd down.
A 3-and-out is exactly what this building needs right now. It's what the Bengals need. The crowd's on their feet. They're getting loud. They're back into it. They know they got to fight here, so they figure out what's going on with Joe. I would love to see some pressure from the Bengals defense. You see a lot of guys in the line of scrimmage right now.
Linebackers close to the line of scrimmage. De'Ami Brown in motion. 3rd and 6. Flag out at the start of the play. Tipped and intercepted. Jordan Battle, who had a pick last week in the 3rd quarter against Cleveland.
There is a flag, though. This might not stand.
Illegal shift. Offense.
Let's go.
Declined. Result of play. Interception.
Interception. Let's go, defense.
And you call up for the defense of the Bengals to come up with
Defense
pressure.
playing. They
And
holding.
make a play. Jordan Battle right there for the Bengals.
He had a crucial one last week, but I'll tell you what. Brian Thomas made a business decision to not go across that middle there. He shut it down. Look how he shuts it down, sticks his arm out, and tips it over, throws. Got to get those, what we say in the DB room. Jordan Battle with his 2nd pick in 2 weeks.
Meanwhile, Joe Burrow, the long, slow walk, looks like he's heading back to the locker room. With 7:04 still to go here in this first half.
Joe Burrow's a tough cookie. When you can't put weight on it, that's never a good sign. You're going to get an X-ray.
So Jake Browning, pop pass, chase. Speeds to the outside, tries to turn the corner. And is a few yards shy of 1st down yardage. And follow Joe Burrow to the back. And it's a position the Bengals have been in over the years. Browning specifically has that experience in the back half of 2023.
just from personal experience, there's so many ligaments and bones in the foot ankle area. When you have an injury down there, you just never know how severe it could be.
As he continues to get examined, 2nd and 3. Not much room for Brown. Hines Allen off the edge. Now, how do you approach this 3rd down play call? It's 3rd and 2, short yardage with a backup quarterback.
Both teams know right now that Joe Burrow's not out there. You're looking at the running game and short, easy passes. If you're the Jags, you got to play tighter coverage. You do not want to give any easy throws to any backup quarterback, Jake Browning that is. And the Bengals know they have to rely on running the ball now and getting the ball to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins quickly so their playmakers can make plays in space.
On a possession set up by a Jordan Battle interception, 3rd and 2. Brown again.
First down.
At the 20, it falls forward. He looks like he has enough for the first, indeed.
First down, damn, Joe Burrow injured.
That 3-yard run means a lot there. Because I just referenced, the Bengals have to run the ball now without Joe Burrow. And the Jags know it. And the Bengals still were able to convert on the run. You're going to see a lot more Chase Brown game today.
And keep in mind, the Bengals had the lowest Week 1 rushing total of any team. It was 46 yards on the ground against the Browns. Browning keeps it, rolls right. He has an open Noah Fant. The crowd started to yell, but he didn't see it. Throws it away. Trayvon Walker was chasing. You can hear the crowd start to yell because they saw Fant break loose in the end zone.
Yeah, he walked through the back.
That's the backup quarterback, Jake Browning. Browning just kind of getting his feel of the game, missing an open receiver there. It's hard coming off the bench, right into action. When you got a guy like Joe Burrow ahead of you, you don't know how much you're going to play.
I think Jake
you got to be ready to play when your number gets called.
You saw there Travis Hunter limping a bit on the sideline. So a couple of the headliners of this game being examined.
One-on-one down bottom here.
As T. Higgins. Browning looks
Yeah, my Browning sack. Yeah, you're right.
Trayvon Walker throws that quickly, like he usually does.
Browning had the one-on-one down bottom, but Trayvon Walker said, I'm a number 1 pick too. Not just these other quarterbacks. Check me out. He wins right away. And I mentioned it earlier. The Bengals O-line is the key to this game, the key to this season. If you can't keep Joe Burrow healthy and can't protect the pocket, you're not going to have a successful day.
Hopefully he's not going
Travis Hunter off the field here. 3rd down and 18. And they protect Browning enough. Quick slant. That's Chase in stride. Chase hit hard. He needed the 10 for the first. He's 3 yards shy of it. With the team down a touchdown late here in the 2nd quarter. Decision time for Zach Taylor.
Go for it.
I'll tell you, that play was called to protect the field goal because you're in field goal range, but Jamar Chase did something with it to lead to a decision. Field goal team running on. Crowd's not happy about it.
They needed a bunch and got within 3 of the first. But instead, McPherson comes in for a 31-yard attempt. Last year was the toughest year so far of his NFL career. Made one from 35 last week. This one from 31 right through. The interception by Jordan Battle leads to 3 points for the Bengals. Jags still lead on the road.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV.
Years ago, I can tell you that this team has all the confidence in the world and being a capable back.
I mean, Tiffany, he's a career Browning 70% completion quarterback. Talk about a guy who was very productive, as you mentioned, in the games you saw at the back half of 2023. After the field goal, Washington, that ball lands in the end zone, so they take a knee. That goes out to the 35-yard line. Let's get an update with New York. Adam Shine.
Chris, the DK Metcalf revenge game. We have the DK Metcalf revenge touchdown. 2-point conversion. Good. 14-7. Pittsburgh, back to you.
Logan, you play for 5 teams. Is it a little bit different when you're going against a former squad?
It's always a little extra chip on the shoulder there.
Bengals, go get your
I
door.
mean, when you play for 5, you pretty much play against every squad. But I had fun in New England one time against Brady, and I won a lot of games with my guy, too.
Picked him off. Trying to end his time with the Patriots. Flag out, start of the play. High throw to Brenton Strange off his hands. Battle came crashing in. We'll check the penalty.
Illegal shift, offense. The penalty is declined. Check it out.
That's the Jaguars' 3rd illegal shift in as many plays. And Trevor Lawrence talked about the new offense. So much at the line of scrimmage, a lot of pre-snap motions, and these are errors you see. Everyone's not set. He's trying to get the play off. ETN not set at the top of the screen. These are the learning curves of a new offense.
Penalties were a theme in week 1 for Jacksonville. They had 11 of them. ETN couldn't really get going. Boy, the rookie Demetrius Knight Jr. from South Carolina fired up after the tackle, joined by fellow rookie Shamar Stewart.
The only thing that stopped the Jags so far this game from moving the ball is penalties and the 2 turnovers by Trevor Lawrence. He has to clean that up. He has a great play call in Liam Cohen. Those 2 INTs make it 49 in his career. That's much too many.
Bengals with 2 straight weeks of multiple interceptions. Going to make another play on 3rd and 7. LaQuint Allen Jr. in at running back, the rookie from Syracuse. With the pass protection to set up this crossing route. Parker Washington, big play, and makes one miss by the sideline. On 3rd down, a chunk play as Geno Stone runs him out of bounds. And Jacksonville's in business.
Parker Washington in motion just comes right across the screen there. Running away from leverage. This guy showed up big today. 2nd time for a big play for Parker Washington.
It's 40 yards.
And the protection was beautiful. The back Chip Hendrickson gave Trevor Lawrence time to find Parker Washington. Look at the chip here by Allen. Rookie back helps out on Hendrickson, and it gives Trevor Lawrence the time to make that throw.
And for a rookie to be brought in for pass protection situations, that's rare. Lawrence looking, deflected.
Interception! Let's go!
Looking for Travis Hunter, and the ball.
Let's go! Defense!
Career INT number
Stop playing with the
13
boy.
for the former Raven.
Geno Stone, the communicator, the smart guy in the back, tips and overthrows. I talked about that, but we got to take another look. As a former DB, I'm going to celebrate like I caught it too. But we got to take another look if Geno Stone was able to get underneath that ball there.
They'll take a closer look. Stone with the near INT.
Carne asada is back
It don't
at
matter
Chipotle. It's our most tender steak, expertly grilled throughout the day, expertly seasoned with garlic, cumin, and coriander, expertly crafted just for you. Nobody does carne asada like Chipotle. Nobody.
Anything for Bud Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter. With high-tech features and excellent reliability. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $279 per month lease on a 2026 HRV all-wheel drive LX.
I'm not really one for the spotlight, but there is some gravy to be had. You know, I always seem to get primo parking. But you don't have to be a VIP to get more than just savings with Geico. Every customer gets tip-top service with 24/7 fast, friendly claim support.
I never do this, but could I get a picture?
Yeah, it's not like you run into animal celebrities every day.
Stop! It's just a pug! Dog!
I stand corrected.
I literally never do this.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico. Whoa.
We upgraded our TV at Best Buy, and now they feel like they're
NFL players arriving on game day? Well, this picture detail is seriously pro level.
Football's back. And this season, everything's next level. Every detail of game day dialed up. It's football like you've never seen it before.
Is that my purse?
Get great deals on a large assortment of TVs at Best Buy, official sponsor of the NFL.
Joe Burrow, finger.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico. And by Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor. Chipotle, for real.
Town Square in Cincy. It's a stone-cold world as the interception taken away from Geno Stone. You can see there that ball tip hit the ground.
I got a saying, fake it till you make it in life. But Geno Stone can't fake it. There's too many cameras in the building that caught him. Ball hit the ground.
They found our recipe for calling this game. Rolling to the right, Trevor Lawrence throws it away. Flags down. Back near the line of scrimmage.
Another pre-snap penalty.
Illegal shift. Offense, 2 players in motion, both did not consent. The penalty is declined. It's third down.
Pre-snap has been an issue. Coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report, join JB, Nate, Matt, Ryan, Coach Cowler, all the latest NFL scores and highlights. It's coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report. That interception was taken away from Trevor Lawrence. That would have been his third of the first half. Still a dangerous pass. How does he handle it here? It's even field goal range on 3rd and 10.
He's got to take care of the ball there in field goal range here. Protect the ball.
Interception.
With ATM in the slot, Hendrickson pressure, steps around it, again a flag in. Lawrence's wheels, he throws way past the line of scrimmage. And incomplete. A lot of contact in the end zone and a flag there. So a lot to examine here.
This is the bad news bears of the little Giants. About 4 penalties on this play. Lawrence with the ball, 4 yards downfield. Trey Henderson looked like he drew a hold, and a hold in the end zone.
Yeah, nobody has any laundry left in the pocket. Now this needs to be held in a boardroom here with all the penalty flags that are in. All the officials that have something to say about what happened there.
They need to have timestamps on when each incident happened. Because so much illegal happened on this play.
There were 2 fouls, illegal shift, offense. That penalty is declined. Illegal forward pass, number 16, offense. Quarterback was completely beyond the line of scrimmage to complete the pass. 5-yard penalty for the spot of foul. Wasn't down. 4th down. Cincinnati was given the option to run a 10-second runoff. Since the quarterback was beyond the line of scrimmage, there is no foul for defensive pass interference.
So that's the explanation for Lawrence, who wanted the flag in the end zone on a legal forward pass. There can be no pass interference. Still, I love how Allen emphasized completely because this one wasn't very close.
You see the line of scrimmage, and Trevor Lawrence is a good 4 to 5 yards. 6, 7 yards past it.
5-yard penalty for the spot, illegal forward pass. 4th down. Game clock is part of the snap.
So Cam Little comes in. This will be from
Miss Cam Little. It don't matter because they'll be tired of him.
25 in a row inside of 50.
This is well within his range, Chris. He made a 70-yarder in preseason.
Such a shame that you made the kick. It doesn't count in the record books. Record's still 66. But Little's got a big leg in his second year from Arkansas. 42. Could not have designed that any better. Full 7-point lead for Jacksonville with 95 seconds left here in this first half.
Is good? It can take up to 10 minutes to decide how much meat is enough meat.
That good?
It only takes a minute to make a plan.
Take a minute. Make a plan. Never drive impaired.
AI soldiers are the future. They don't need food, yet no blood. They're not human, and that's what makes them the most dangerous weapon on the planet.
October 10th. Get tickets now.
FBI, open up.
Let's move.
FBI returns, part of CBS Premiere Week.
Ready to run it back, Brooklyn?
Try and stop me, being him.
Someone found the body?
Only in Boston. Boston Blue premieres Friday, October 17th, part of CBS Premiere Week, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
This is where my love of the game was born. But they're taking that love even farther.
We helped grow the game. They're taking it where it's never been.
Where will you take it next?
Jacksonville leads late in the first half. Coming up on the Verizon halftime report, join JB, Dave, Matt Ryan, Coach Coward, all the latest NFL scores and highlights. It's all coming up on the Verizon halftime report. A lot of illegal shift penalties on Jacksonville, especially in this second quarter. Bogged down their last drive. Had to settle for a field goal.
They didn't have too many of those last week. They had penalties, but not operation penalties, pre-snap penalties.
Cam Little. P-Ride. From the landing zone. P-Ride, long strides. All the way to the 40. Devin Lloyd brings him down. So 2 timeouts, a minute 29, backup quarterback. How do you approach this if you're Zach Taylor?
Well, that P-Ryan return to the 40 changes things. I didn't know how much they'll go for it. Now I think they will. The first down is key in 2 minutes. They got to either run the ball, quick screen to a playmaker. Once you get that first 10 yards, then you get on the ball and start rolling.
Screen, Chase. Blockers in front. Chase.
Jamar, let's go, Jamar.
Down bounds. Little in to start the drive. Eric Murray runs him out.
Chris, it's like I played the game for 11 years. Run the ball, quick screen to a playmaker. No one better than number 1, Jamar Chase. And this is what he does. Plays running back. He played until 8th grade. He's great with the ball in his hands. And now he puts you in scoring position in one play.
29 yards. And you call it give a safe play for your quarterback. Get him into a rhythm. Now you're at the 35.
And you still have your timeouts. You can run the ball still. You can throw more screens, or you can throw the ball to the middle of the field.
Chase from the left to the right of the formation. Browning. Looking far side. Higgins back shoulder. And incomplete. Tight coverage by Jarian Jones. Remember, he left with a back injury. He's returned and matched up against one of the best in the league.
Credit to Jarian Jones here, staying on top with T. Higgins. This is what he does best. The back shoulder, and Jarian Jones is in the right place at the right time. Fans want to flag. I don't see enough there, and that's a lack of chemistry. Joe Burrow, that ball would have been a little more accurate.
You think he didn't turn his head enough? That's why the crowd wants the penalty, the lack of a head turn.
I don't think the ball was catchable enough. If that ball is a little more catchable, you might get a call there.
Another screen. Chase, you brought it up. Grew up playing running back. That time corralled for a loss. Jordan Lewis there. Now the clock moving. A minute 7. Still 2 timeouts left before a 3rd down.
That's a beautiful tackle by Jordan Lewis there. But notice how the Bengals aren't going to use their timeout. They're in no rush. right now. They want to bleed the clock down, maybe settle for a field goal here and don't give the ball back to Jacksonville. I think that's interesting. Did I use a timeout? But I think that's the right call.
Clock continues to move inside of 40 seconds. Be a long field goal. 53 yards from here. Browning. Pressure in his face, and he throws an interception. On the backside, Eric Murray. A former Houston Texan with Trayvon Walker right in the grill of Browning. So instead of the opportunity for 3, Jacksonville takes over.
Jacksonville sitting in a soft zone, and the receiver there just stops. Yoshiba stops his route, and this is what I'm talking about when Joe Burrow's not out there. The chemistry, the timing, the throw directly to Eric Murray because the receiver and quarterback are on the same page.
So at one time, Coach Taylor goes aggressive with a down-the-field play call on 3rd down. It ends up burning his team.
And I'm going to tell you what Liam Cohen's about to do. I believe he's going to be aggressive here. They have the one timeout, but he still has trust in Trevor Lawrence. Although the 2 INTs, I still think they throw the ball downfield.
Not hiding anything, spreading it out. Lawrence deep drop back, slides through one, eyes down the field, launches, Thomas there, deflected away, but nearly caught off the bounce. Hunter was there, but could not haul it in. Wow, that had a lot on a play late first half.
What an exciting play right there. Ryan Thomas prevents the INT. Travis Hunter, always around the ball, doesn't catch that one. That would have been a massive play for the Jags, put them in field goal range, knowing how good their kicker is.
Boy, Hunter right through his hands.
With that incomplete pass there, I think Jacksonville plays a little safer here. I don't know if they go down the field again.
Remember Cam Little, you brought it up, that 70-yard field goal he made in the preseason. Don't have to get too much farther. Brown jukes De'Ami Brown to the 36. Yeah, that one time out, left 7 seconds. It's winding, and it looks like Jacksonville will let this one get to halftime. They got the takeaway. Their 4th takeaway this season to end preseason. The former member of
let's go, Mitchell Tinsley.
a couple of touchdowns on highlight catches against Washington in the preseason. They have confirmed that score. Wow, that shit in is enough. Thirteen-yard score, and McPherson for the extra point. And we are tied at 17. Tinsley's first catch in his NFL career is a stunner to tie it up. Bengals back in business.
He's a wide receiver and DB, but I told you, great ball, great catch beats great coverage. Nothing the DB can do there. He gets out in 1 foot with the shin when counts as 2. Now, Mitchell Tinsley, what a heck of a first catch of this game.
They played a couple of games with Washington back in 2023. He was on their practice squad all of last year. And a huge preseason got him a spot on this roster. He had those highlight catches against Washington in their preseason matchup. Give him a chance from Jake Browning. And the fade ball. One hands it in to tie it at 17. Pearson kicks off. This is Parker Washington. Stops his tracks and is belted back. Well, the whole special teams unit for the Bengals all over it. Saturday, 3:30 Eastern, it's big time with Nebraska hosts 21 ranked Michigan. Later, Washington takes on Washington State in prime time. It all begins with college football today at 3 Eastern on CBS. And Paramount Plus. We'll see you in Washington.
I'm not at Washington State College. You know me, when I'm in the booth, we got a lot of fun. I'm excited, but I'm more excited about this half of football here.
It's the last so far. Still plenty left. From the 19. ETN runs into TJ Slayton and picks up 4.
Let's set the scene. We saw the adjustments made by the Bengals offense. Jacksonville's got to go back to their same adjustments. I believe they should run the ball, get rid of the pre-snap penalty, simple it for Trevor Lawrence so he can take care of the football. If he takes care of the football this half, they have enough to win this game. But if he's careless and this Bengals defense keeps getting turnovers, it's going to be a long day for him.
And over 250 yards of offense in the first half is stellar, but those turnovers were key. Etienne in motion, have both backs in, Facial Tootin on this carry. He's a couple of yards shy of the first down, and back-to-back tackles by that guy, TJ Slayton.
This is a crucial third down to establish momentum in the second half. You know, the fans are going to get into it. Does Liam Cohen trust Trevor Lawrence in the situation, put it in his hands, or do they try to run the ball here and convert it on the ground?
You just highlighted it, Logan. This crowd.
Let's go.
Getting re-energized.
Come on, Bengals.
Last touchdown catch. Brent Strange back near the line of scrimmage. Third down. They go to the air. Lawrence hit as he throws. Incomplete. Trey Hendrickson.
Let's go, defense.
Picking up the ball. Haven't heard the clear whistle yet. Geno Stone. Finally the whistle, and they say incomplete. They allowed the clear recovery for Stone in case they decide to take a look. But the ruling's incomplete. Hendrickson wanted that forced fumble.
You know he does. You got to find 91 on third downs. He's moved around. He's off the right side now, and he wins the edge immediately. He hits the hand there. We're going to take another view at this one. I know the officials let it play.
9:30 on the game clock.
Henderson feels like that's a fumble, but the pressure by itself gets Jacksonville off the field.
And you brought it up. Him being moved around, that's something different in this defense.
It is. He usually always rushes the left tackle. In his career, he likes rushing against the best. For the top pass rushers in this league, Micah Parsons, they get to move around, and that's what they want to do with him in this game.
Logan Cook in the fight. There's Charlie Jones standing at the 25 to return for the Bengals. Good one, moving, and brings Jones back to the 12. Plenty of room. Jones, 23. For the backup quarterback, Jake Browning has a chance to put his team in front.
Let's go, bro. It's crazy. Joe Burrow is gone.
Jason Kelsey can watch every game every Sunday.
Got injured in the first half. It's fried.
How much NFL do you want to play? Can you handle?
I feel asleep.